The Witch of the Bloody Swamp. The village of Horikov had always been a quiet and peaceful place, surrounded by dense forests and impassable swamps. But one day, the tranquility of the inhabitants was disturbed by a terrible event on the Bloody Swamp, where, according to legend, an evil witch lived. The body of a young boy was found. His skin was pale, and his eyes were wide with terror. From that day on, life in Horikov changed. People began to whisper that the witch had awakened and was looking for new victims. Every rustle of leaves, every night sound frightened the inhabitants to the depths of their souls. One evening, when fear had already settled in every house, a young girl named Alina arrived in the village. She did not believe in superstitions and was not afraid of legends. Alina decided to investigate the mystery of the Bloody Swamp and find out what really happened to the boy. The next morning, Alina set off for the swamp. Her path lay through a dense forest, where every step was fraught with danger. The girl walked carefully, holding an old lantern in her hands. Finally, through the trees, she saw the Bloody Swamp. Murky water, a gloomy atmosphere, and eerie silence, everything inspired horror. Alina stepped onto the swamp, feeling the cold slush sucking at her boots. Suddenly, a figure emerged from the darkness. It was an old woman with long gray hair and eyes that burned with an ominous fire. "Why did you come here, girl?" the witch's hoarse voice rang out. "I want to know what happened to the boy," Alina answered boldly. The witch laughed a terrible laugh. "He took what didn't belong to me, and now his soul belongs to me." Alina realized that she had to act quickly. She pulled out of her pocket an old amulet that her grandmother had given her and threw it at the witch. The witch screamed in pain and disappeared into the darkness of the swamp. Alina sighed with relief. She knew that she had defeated evil, but she also understood that it never sleeps. From that day on, the Bloody Swamp became an even more terrifying place, but the inhabitants of Horikov again felt safe. They knew that there were people in the world who were ready to confront evil, even the most terrible.